Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick-a-card reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the deck that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be the first one? Is the pattern sparking a memory in you? Maybe this one. Something about the woman. Does she look like someone you know? Or this one. Golden stars on a night sky. Is it sparking a memory? Feel free to pause and rewind, and when you're ready, let's begin. If it chose this deck, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. First one, you have the King of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Someone powerful chooses you. This could be love. This could be when it comes to professional matters. But someone who is a decision maker, someone popular, maybe even famous, picks you. For example, you are up for a promotion and you're competing with like 3 other people. Someone favors you, okay? The boss of the boss of the boss decides that you're the one who's worth it among all the other choices. It could also be there is a popular guy or girl in your social circle and everyone is like, thirsty for them. But you are the one that they're interested in. You are the one that they pick, okay? Could also be like a prom situation. You get asked by like the most popular guy, okay, on the varsity team. That kind of energy. Whatever your situation is, someone powerful picks you over other people that you think are also worthy, or you even think maybe they're smarter than you, more talented than you, more beautiful than you. But yeah, someone's gonna favor you. You win. You win someone's heart or someone's love or someone's favor this week. Clue as to who this is. The King of Swords is just an authority figure. Again, they could be an authority at work or an authority when it comes to beauty because they're the hottest guy or girl around. But astrologically speaking, this is air sign energy. Okay, air signs, specifically Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. Okay, so you get picked for something wonderful this week. What else? You have the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups. This is kind of cheesy, but this is a new beginning with someone, okay, who is already in your life. You know those very corny scenes in movies where they're like, you know what? I think we got off the wrong foot. Why don't we start again? Hi, I'm Jeff. Hey, I'm Jenny. And it's like you just forget that you were screaming at each other just 2 days ago. So that will happen to you, okay? There will have been something wrong that began with someone, like you're working with them or you were dating them, and you both will just decide, okay, clean slate, let us just start over again. So this is you forgiving someone, someone forgiving you. But honestly, it is not that dramatic. This is not like an ex who tore your heart apart. No, it's like a colleague or your manager, okay? Like you got annoyed with each other and you were like, okay, you know what? That doesn't count. That's not us. Let's start again. Or again, a date, a first date, a blind date, and it didn't go well, but you guys want to give it another try. So you're like, can we remove, delete, erase everything? Okay, backspace. And yeah, just do it again. So that will happen with somebody, okay? Likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but honestly, Sun in Scorpio, okay? Sun in Scorpio energy. So it's kind of corny, but it's good. So relationships so far, connections so far are great. Someone powerful picks you over other good candidates as well. And then a new beginning with someone that you recently had some battle with. What else for the week ahead? Page of Swords and 3 of Cups. You will be receiving an invitation to some event. And the universe is saying you should go, okay? Because it will bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of smiles and laughter. It will bring good things, something to celebrate in your life, okay? So this is an event that honestly you're going to feel like an outsider at first, the moment that you receive the invite, because maybe it's an invite from another team at work and you're like, I don't belong to that team. Why are they extending their invite to me? Or like an invite from your sister's friends and you feel like, well, it's you and your friends. Why do you want to drag me there? Do you just feel sorry for me? Something of that kind of energy, okay? At first you're a bit defensive and you're kind of like, I don't want to go. But the universe is saying, do it. You're going to enjoy. You're going to get something long term out of it, okay? Not just like enjoyment for that evening or that afternoon. It's gonna be good. So social life, connections, again, everything looks great for you. When you get that invite, please, even though you feel a bit negative, just do it. Just go for it. No one's forcing you, but if you do, the universe is promising it's gonna be great. Fourth thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, 3 of Wands and strength. A Leo will show up for you. And this is separate from this Aquarius. So someone else in a different part of your life. If this is work, this is personal. If this is personal, this is work, okay? Someone will show up for you, a Leo, Sun, rising Venus, man or woman, okay? They will deliver your blessings to you. What do I mean show up for you? Maybe they don't even know that you have a problem, okay? Let's say you currently hate your job. You hate your job so much, but you need it. You need the money. And behind the scenes, it's just a colleague that you had many years ago. They recommended you to their new company. And then you get the call. And because the recommendation was like so good, they were like, okay, just one interview and you're hired and you can start next month. Or next week even, right? So it's that kind of energy, just a Leo in your life, someone close to you or not even, okay? Not even, but someone who knows you kind of well. Yeah, they're gonna help deliver a blessing to you. So take note of that. What else? Last but not least, what will happen for you in the week ahead? Page of Wands and the Sun, best card in tarot, okay? So throughout this whole week, if this is like one-off, this will happen, that will happen, that event will happen, someone will stand up for you, show up for you, that will happen. This is throughout the week because the sun, it's not a one-off thing. The sun is sunlight, you know, it shines its light everywhere. So cute little wonderful little things are going to happen to you throughout the week. They're going to be small, but they're going to be lovely. What do I mean? For example, maybe a chocolate bar that you loved when you were a kid and you haven't had it in 12, 15 years. You're suddenly going to see it at this supermarket. So it's a small thing, but your heart is swelling. Your heart is like, oh my God, nostalgia, childhood, memories, okay? So something like that. It could also be that you are scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, you see a video and it's about like some spell or some law of attraction technique and you're like, oh my God, that makes sense, I'm gonna try it. And then you do and it works perfectly, instantly, flawlessly for you. Okay, so little things, finding a chocolate bar, seeing a nice video on social media, but a lot of it. Okay, multiple things throughout the week, multiple things throughout each day, in addition to all of this little ones, you know, compliments from strangers, kids, literally children coming up to you, smiling, saying, hi, you're so pretty, or you're so cute, you're so handsome. And you know that kids cannot lie, right? So when they compliment you, you know that it's truthful. So little beautiful things throughout the week. And honestly, even though all of these are pretty amazing, this is the best because it's consistent, it's constant, it's gonna keep happening. So congratulations on your week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second deck, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. The first one, the 3 of Wands and the Hierophant. This is you getting a manifestation, having a wish come true, having a prayer answered. If you have more than one prayer, one wish, one manifestation, it's the one that has to do with long-term stability, okay? Taurus energy, Hierophant energy. What does stability mean to you? For me, it means financial stability. It means being healthy, being well, okay? Well-being and health. But for you, maybe it means a stable romantic relationship, okay? Maybe for you, it means a beautiful new home. So you know better than me what long-term stability means for you. But it's not a wish that's like one-off. You know what I mean? It's not like, I am wishing for a new MacBook. Like it's just a thing. Once you have it, then you have it, and it's a thing, and then it's gonna get old one day, you know? It's not like that. It is, for example, a job, but not just a job, but a career, okay? A job that you know you can build a career in. That is a manifestation that has to do with long-term stability. So you have one of those and it's coming. Look, your ships are coming in. This is you. You're waiting at the shore, watching the ship of the Hierophant literally coming in for you. So this week, that is going to happen. Congratulations. This is a big one, okay? I'm not saying it's trivial to wish for a new MacBook or a new iPhone or a new car, but you know what I mean? This is something quite deeper, more rooted, more foundational, and that is what's coming for you. I mean, right off the bat, what a great reading. Congratulations on that. Second thing that will happen for you in the week ahead, you have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So someone who walked away from you will return. It's not that dramatic. It is, for some of you, it could be an ex who hurt you, but honestly, I'm not sensing that, okay? I'm not sensing someone who broke your heart, someone who betrayed you, manipulated you. No, that would be Seven of Swords energy, Three of Swords energy, you know, but this is not that. This is someone who just walked away for reasons that may have upset you, but it's not that bad. For example, you were interviewed at a job and the job is Piscean, okay, or water. Maybe it's a water bottle company, something to do like that, or it's so literal. But maybe the offices are overlooking the ocean or the river or a lake. That's why there's water, okay? You got interviewed and then they said, I'm sorry, we're gonna go with someone else, a different candidate. So you were upset, of course, but you weren't heartbroken. Like they didn't betray you, they didn't manipulate you. So it was a no, they already walked away from you. This week, they are going to do a complete 180 and say, you know what, we want to hire you after all. So situations like that, okay? It doesn't have to be about money, job offers, but you were rejected, but not in a way that crushed your soul. Like it's just another job interview. People get rejected all the time, okay? So a reject, whether romantically, financially, platonically, maybe there was a trip, okay? Maybe your family or your friends are going on a trip and you're like, can I go? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, we don't have any more tickets for you. And then suddenly they're like, oh, we were able to get another ticket for you. So, you know, it's just, there was a rejection that upset you, didn't really break you, but this time around, they're coming back. Clue, I already mentioned water signs and Pisces, okay? Cancer and Scorpio possible, but Pisces, Sun, rising, and Venus more likely. So yeah, that's always a good thing too. Smaller than this one. This is really major, but that's wonderful too. Third thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, Two of Swords and King of Pentacles. What a beautiful dilemma to have. What a great problem to have. You will have to choose from two sources of income, or maybe two job offers, maybe two clients, because your time, your equipment only allows you to work on one project at a time. So you will have to turn down one road, okay, one offer, and pick only one, but it has to do with money. It's still going to upset you because you are, I don't mean this is an insult, you are a people pleaser. I heard that very loudly, very distinctly. So it will upset you to have to turn someone down, a path down, a person down, but it has to be done, okay? You can only pick one. This could be 2 job offers coming to you, 2 clients asking for your help, okay? Maybe 2 different friends inviting you to go on a trip with them, and it's like all expense paid, and you want to go to both, and you don't want to disappoint either, but it's on the same weekend. It's, on the same occasion, or, like, again, calendar. So you can only pick one. And it's a great problem to have. When this happens to you this week, remember that, okay? Of all the problems that you could have, you had a good one. So don't complain too much about it. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have Justice and the 6 of Wands. You are going to win a competition. For those of you who are about to join a competition, or you submitted something, a writing, a piece of music, then this is your sign. You're going to win it, whatever this is. But for those of you who are like, I'm not planning to join any competition, I didn't recently join any competition, it's probably something you don't even know. Like me, for example, I have won a lot of, I'm not bragging, okay? I'm just giving examples. I have won a lot of like employee of the month thing, and I didn't even know that my name was like, up there in the air. I didn't even know that I was being considered, that I was nominated by my teammates. So things like that, you could win something like that. And it's not just a title. If it's employee of the month, it could go with like a small bonus from your manager, from the company, okay? So something like that, winning some sort of competition. Honestly, it's not the lottery. If you're waiting for that, maybe that will happen for you, but not this week. Oh, maybe here, but not through these cards. This is more, competition instead of a prize draw, okay? This is like a singing contest, or who's the best employee, or who is the best dressed in school. It's that kind of energy. So congratulations in advance on both your manifestation, your wish, your prayer being granted, and on this competition that you are going to win. What else is here? Last but not least, you have, what a beautiful card, the Fool. You have the Fool with the Knight of Swords. This is you learning something new, taking the effort to begin something. This is like your 9th house of higher learning, or your 3rd house of communication. This could be learning a new language, learning a new sport, learning a new divination, instrument, anything to do with philosophy or something practical, a skill that you can use at work, or something more spiritual. And even if you are not planning on doing any of that, it will just happen, okay? Maybe a friend shares their free Duolingo subscription with you, okay? Like they have the premium one and they're sharing it with you, and you get 30 days free. And so you're gonna download it because it's free and there are no ads, and then you start and you don't stop. Even when the trial period is over, you keep going. So that's you learning a new language. Or maybe you have been planning to learn tarot or astrology or spell work for years, but you're like, I don't have the time. Well, you will find the time, the trigger, the impetus this week. Okay, so something new to do with a skill, a talent, either spirituality or more practical based, more logic based. Okay, you will begin something. So this is like things happening for you. And this is like you deciding to do something for yourself. This is more, the decision is based on you instead of the universe, other people. So this is always good because we have the Fool card. This is major arcana number 0, okay? So this means that whatever you learn this week, it will be the beginning of a new chapter of your life. So it's not just going to be a side quest, if you know what I mean. It's not like, oh yeah, I speak Italian on the side. No, it could be that 2 years from now, you're going to migrate to Italy. And so this language that you thought you were just learning for fun becomes foundational for the new chapter of your life, even though it's not beginning yet. Okay, but the skill, it's beginning now. So yeah, congratulations. Honestly, I know I keep saying congratulations because these are big. This one, hello. This one is literal. This one is not urgent. Okay, you're only going to start now, but it will propel you in the future towards something better. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third deck, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen for you in the week ahead. We have the Page of Pentacles and Judgment. The news, the announcement that you have been waiting for the hardest or the longest, it's finally coming. Okay? You have been waiting for a lot of things, but it's the biggest one. You know better than me what that is. It could be a marriage proposal. Okay, it could be that promotion you've always wanted. It could be hearing from immigration that your visa got approved. It could be something deeper, longer lasting, whatever it is. Again, you know better than me. It's coming. This is Archangel Gabriel, the one who announced to Mary that she is going to conceive Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's that kind of big, it's a life-changing announcement, and that is why this Judgment card, it shows a rebirth. Okay, it shows a rebirth. So there you go. This is what awaits you in this week ahead. How lovely is that? How amazing is that? The announcement you have been waiting for the most. Clue, it could have to do with money, Page of Pentacles, or it could have to do with your true calling, with your life purpose. That's what Judgment is about. It could have to do with England. It could have to do with music. It could have to do with someone named Gabriel, Gabby. Okay, it could have to do with someone named Angel, Angel, right? Someone whose initials are AG. So yeah, but you know already what this is, the thing you have been waiting for the most. What else is happening for you this week? This is not just the opportunity to get a new job. This is a new career entirely, a new path entirely. If it's just the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, a new job offer, okay? But with the Fool, number 0, okay, with the sun shining down, the hand of God is here. This is, and for some of you, it's so unexpected, but you kind of have an idea what it is. The chance to switch careers altogether, okay? For some of you, it will come out of the blue. You don't even know that you've been wanting a new career. You right now feel like, okay, everyone has a job that's like, okay, average. They don't hate it. They don't love it. This is life. You got to endure it. But something will come up, okay? A side skill that you have, some talent, some interest that you have, you never thought about monetizing it. The opportunity will come now, okay? This isn't so instant, okay? The Fool has just begun his journey. So it's not like instantly you're gonna resign from your job on Tuesday and then on Wednesday you're going to start your new business. No, this is the opportunity, hearing about the opportunity, okay? Getting the capital if it is a business indeed that you want to begin. If you want to do like your own channel, your own website, this is you receiving the equipment, the money for whatever else you need, okay? Whatever apparatus you need for whatever you want to do. So the opportunity is finally here. Something tangible though. It's not like a thought. It's not just a thought that you get, I'm going to change careers. No, it's not just a realization. It's something material, tangible. Like again, the money, the capital that you need to buy equipment, to start new business, okay? It could be an offer. Pentacles are offers, aces are offers too. So it could be an offer from someone to fund your product idea, your service idea, okay? So yeah, a chance to switch careers. Big things so far, very big things. What else? Third thing that will happen for you in the week ahead, you have the Page of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Just good news from the family. So you are indirectly affected, blessed by their own happiness, but just good news from the family. If someone is ill, you're going to hear that they're okay now. If someone joined a competition, you're going to hear that they won, okay? Your nephew, your niece, something like that is graduating, valedictorian, okay? Or your mom received her bonus. Now she can go on that trip she always wanted to go to. So it's mostly about your family, people that you love. Them sharing their joy with you, and you're just happy for them. That's always good, right? When it's not just you who's blessed, but the people you love as well. Fourth thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, spicy. King of Swords and King of Cups. Two people will fight over you. Obviously, the most literal, the most obvious explanation is it's in romance, two men fighting over you, or two women, why not? But it doesn't have to be. For some of you, maybe you're like, you're married, you've been married for 15 years. I don't want anyone to fight over me. I already know who my soulmate is. Then it could have to do with the neighborhood, with work. Me, for example, I am a creative in advertising, and project managers always fight over me, like as to who I'm gonna work for, which project I'm going to take on for this week or this month or this quarter. So yeah, it's like that, like two people fighting over me, but it's not romantic. It's not that dramatic. But you know what? It could be romantic for you. Why not? Two people competing for your affection, for your attention. Clues as to who this could be. The King of Swords is Aquarius. The King of Cups is Scorpio. Okay? Sun, rising Venus, man or woman, but honestly, two kings, so likely men. Okay? Likely man. So this one's kind of fiery and spicy. I love that for you. But yeah, two people are fighting for you. I also mentioned neighborhood. So maybe there are two parties among your friends, among your acquaintances happening at the same time, and they're fighting because they're like, no, I want her at my party, not at yours. So it could be that kind of energy too. But yeah, this is kind of dramatic either way. Last but not least, what will happen for you in the week ahead? The High Priestess and the Five of Cups. This is like a ghost sighting. I'm not even kidding. This is like someone from the other side, okay? Someone from beyond the veil of the High Priestess visiting you. Someone who has already passed, okay? Someone who is already with death, with Hades, okay? They are going to show up to send you a message. Honestly, it could go either way. It could be a very good message because we have this white pillar, but then we also have this black pillar. So it could be a warning, but either way, it's not something tragic. You know, if it's a warning, then that's good because you're getting a warning. So you won't do whatever it is, or you will avoid whatever is going to be tragic. So a warning or a beautiful confirmation, a beautiful message. Either way, it's going to be good, but if it's a warning, you're going to have to act, okay? Clues as to who this could come from. This is the card of Cancers, okay, the moon. But also the moon is the goddess Diana. So someone who could be named Diana, Diane, okay, who is on the other side. We also have the initials B and J. So it could be someone with those initials. We have T as well. So if not Diana, Diane, it could be B, T, J, their initials, their first name, middle name, surname, okay? But someone on the other side is reaching out to you either to give you a warning, to help you to act in your favor, or to give you a clue. Honestly, I'm not being like funny or clever, but it could be that they give you numbers, winning lottery numbers. It could be that they give you the name of someone, and 2 years from now, the person that ends up being your soulmate has that name, okay? So it could be messages that are either a warning or a premonition, but someone you know from the other side who has already passed. I just heard a teacher. For some of you, this is an elementary, high school teacher that you had, okay? They are sending you a lovely message. So honestly, let me know how that goes for you, what kind of message it is once you receive it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.